everybody, and welcome back to another video. Guys, today a very exciting video for me. We finally got and we got them, I feel like we got them very quickly too. The Andrew Garfield RCN Studios head sculpts. He had an issue, I don't know if you guys remember this, but he had an issue with the first batch of the John Wick head sculpts, and he ended up having to go back and redo everything from scratch. He's got a message. He sent me a message, and I'm going to read you guys the message on Saturday. So if you guys watch the streams, you'll hear it on Saturday. It's kind of bittersweet. It's kind of exciting yet very disappointing. And I know where it's coming from 100% because the community is 100% like he says. So we'll get into that. But let's get into the head sculpt, guys. So immediately right off the bat, huge difference from the original Hot Toys, the MMS 658, which was the last one that we got for the Spider-Man No Way Home movie. As you can see, this thing, I feel like we all felt like the likeness was very faint. Is it there? Yes. Again, very faint. The problem is his hair. If you don't make Andrew's hair properly, which is very tall, very high up, you're not going to get his look. And as you can see, that's why RCN nailed it. Let me show you guys the side by side, and you're going to see, besides the aging, right, as you can see, it's wrinkled. Right, the RCN is very wrinkled compared to the Hot Toys one. Right, you get more detail. Right, you get more. Let me move the light over. Maybe we can get a little better. As you can see, better likeness, better hair. Look at the hair, how it's styled higher, like I mentioned. Right, look how it puffs out the sides, the hair. So it shapes his head very narrow at the bottom, right? So that's the problem. That's why Hot Toys didn't nail their head sculpt, because as you can see, it's very rounded at the jaw rather than long, And as you can see, the head of Hot Toys is a lot bigger, a lot rounder overall than the RCN head sculpt. Let me show you guys the back of it as well, so you guys can see how he styled the entire head sculpt, the entire hair, which again, when it comes to Andrew, that is a big part of his head. And if you don't get it proper or properly, you're not going to get his likeness. And as you can see behind me, I have the original MMS 179 Andrew Garfield head sculpts, which I'm going to pull over also in a second so you guys can see the difference. Let me grab this one real quick. Here's this one I have on a skateboard that I got from eBay years ago. So let me put them side by side. So obviously, ages of difference. See, this one like barely even looks like him at all. He's got the battle damage scratch on there from the lizard. And look, really doesn't look like him at all. But again, the hair, they don't know how to do his hair properly. So that's the problem. You put this head sculpt on any of them, which I did, and you guys are going to see, it looks like night and day. So RCN nailed this head sculpt 1,000,000,000%. This thing is beautiful. This thing is gorgeous. This thing is a 10 all day long. Like I said, look at the aging. Look at the beard. Look at the facial hair, right? That 5 o'clock shadow a little bit there, which again, it was necessary for the No Way Home movie because it was already older, right? But even if you remove that, the likeness is just, you can't say, oh, it's not really there. You can't say, oh, it's got to be at a certain angle. This is Andrew all day long here, no matter how you angle him. That's him all day long. So again, a great job. I'm very happy that he finally came out with them. Like I said, everything's coming, guys. Don't worry about it. For those who are worried about, he hasn't been around, blah, blah, blah. I've been messaging him for months. He doesn't even respond to my messages because he's been MIA, and it has to do with his message to me a couple days ago. So again, we're going to get into that. Like I said, it's kind of sad, but also very exciting because it goes to show the type of person that he is, the type of business that he is, the type of what do you call it? The type of stamp, right? He wants to make in the community. So I'm happy that I got to interview him. I'm happy that I got a stream done with him. Also, just the nicest guy. The nicest guy just as a person. Huge collector, huge customizer. Messes a lot with electronics and all that stuff. So again, great job overall. Like I said, I'm going to get into all of it on Saturday. But look at this, guys. I don't know how much better you can get this. Obviously, if Hot Toys were to do this, if they were to focus on what makes Andrew, obviously they'll hit it out of the park. But right now, this is what's killing Hot Toys. So the real Hot Toys killer is right here. As you can see, gorgeous. I don't know who can possibly do something better. I don't know if anybody's going to bother making anything better. But obviously, you know, there are many companies out there, so we have to wait and see. So as always, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.